Hi crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming. Happy Tuesday, or if you're watching this on replay, happy whatever day of the week it is. I'm so glad that you could join me. Come on in. In this video tutorial, we're going to be focusing on yellow and focusing on farm and farmhouse. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to tell you everything from where I got the stuff that we're working with to just the techniques and things that you need to know. So let's get started. As you're hopping on, I'd love to know if you're watching. So say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Tell me if you have any questions, all that normal jazz. Feel free to sprinkle, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so today I was in the mood for yellow because it's just been so gray and rainy and stormy here in Atlanta. So yellow makes me happy. So I went to my local home goods store and I found this package I'm going to show you that has 2 oven mitts, several dish towels, even an apron. Okay, and it looked like this. Here's the, wait, this is the apron. I haven't even opened it up yet, but it was, I'll show you what the package looks like. There was only one. So of course I swooped it up and then I bought another package. It also had this tea towel in it, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. Then I bought another package, and this one was it was $16.95 and it had a lot of different pieces in it. Home goods with the tea towels, that kind of thing. Okay, then I found another one, which was $7.99, and it had a little happy flower one on the front that I'll just put in my kitchen and I'll use it. And then it actually had 3 just different yellow towels, and I thought it looked super cute. So we're doing yellow. And then I took some of the rolling pins that I've been picking up for just a couple of dollars at my local Goodwill. This one, I painted the handles yellow and I waxed the barrel. This one, I painted the barrel yellow. I'll show you the paint. And then when it was dry, I sanded it just a little bit and I waxed it. Okay, when you're working with real wood, whether it's painted or not, it's always best to either wax or spray a sealer on it before you stencil. You'll get a much crisper look. But it's pouring rain in Atlanta. It's super humid, so I couldn't really go outside and do that. So instead, I just used this clear beeswax. This happens to be from Amy Howard at Home. You can use Minwax, or just use one of the clear spray sealers. These are honestly the easiest thing to do. Okay, and I'll show you the paint. So it's nothing fancy. It's Craft Smart acrylic paint, and I think this is matte. Well, it doesn't say, but it's just yellow paint. Super easy. So I painted 2 coats, let it dry, and then I sanded this one and I waxed both of them. And I also painted this little chunk of wood right here and I stenciled it, and I'll show you that in a minute too. And we're gonna do some beads on it. So, and tomorrow I have some more craft projects that we're gonna do and continue this yellow theme on. Although tomorrow's projects won't be farm themed, they will be yellow, and I have some really cute stuff coming up. So I hope you'll join me for that tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna move these little oven mitts out of the way. I'm tempted to keep all of this stuff for my house, but probably what I will do is I have a pile over here of things that go into my blessing boxes, and I've added some things to the blessing boxes that I have for this Friday so they can't hold anything else, but they'll go into one of the future ones, the things that we make today. And I'll have to get bigger boxes to include these. Okay, so the first thing I did before I came live, I did this earlier this afternoon, is I used this darling stencil set that has, where am I? Rise and Shine, and I know it looks terrible. It's because I love it and I've used it a lot. And then this one right here, this piece of it says, "Don't go bacon my heart." These come together on one sheet and you cut them apart. So I used these and just some Magnolia ink, which is designed for fabric and ceramics. And I stenciled this side just with black ink. Is that cute or what? And then I stenciled the other side of it with the bacon one with black ink. And oh my word, I think this is an adorable tea towel. And it was super easy. So I will heat set it this evening after it's 100% dry. I will just put a piece of parchment paper on it, and I'll put my iron on cotton, no steam, and I'll go over the front of it for 2 or 3 minutes. Then I'll turn it inside out and go over that for 2 or 3 minutes. And then whoever receives this, when I put these in my blessing boxes in the future, they'll be able to use these and wash them, and it'll be permanent. So yeah. Okay, so that was one yellow thing. Now we're gonna do another towel before we move on to these. And we're gonna be using this really cute stencil. Where is it? Oh, it's adorable. And it looks terrible also because I've used it a few times. It's Farm to Table. Isn't that cute with the silverware? And the detail is just awesome on this stencil. So I'm trying to decide which one of these yellow towels to do it on. And I'm thinking this one. I was thinking this one or this one. What do you guys think? The lines or the plaid? Let me see what you guys say. Should I do that Farm to Table on this one, which is stripes, or this one, which is like a plaid, or I don't know what you call that. Let's see what the first 5 people say. And I'll go with that. First 5 people to tell me which one of these I should do this Farm to Table stencil on. We're going to use black ink again. Stripes, plaid, okay. Stripes, plaid. Okay, the next one's going to be the tiebreaker. Stripes. Okay, that's what it is. So thank you guys. The first 5 people whose comments popped up on my side said to do this one. So that's what we're going to do. And we're only going to do one side of it. Let's set these over here. And let's grab some paper towels because I don't know how thick this tea towel is, but sometimes the ink or whatever you're using will go through one layer, and I don't want to have Farm to Table stenciled on my craft desk right here forever. Okay, so I'm going to determine which end to do, and how you do that is you open it up. It's got some strings on here, and the end that has this little hook is not the right end, so it'll be this side. And then I need to get these strings off. Also make sure, I've done this before, that I'm stenciling on the front of it, okay? So, I think I have that figured out. So how's everyone doing today? Hey, did you guys see my oyster shells? Let me give you a little peek if you missed it. They turned out so cute. I want to set my table pretty and use they're napkin rings. And these things were the plainest, ugliest oyster shells. I made 4 of them. And I am keeping these for my house. They're gonna go great. And then I made this beautiful ring dish, which I don't know, possibly I'll put this in a blessing box in the future at some point. So that was fun, and yeah, it's been a bit already a busy crafting week. Okay, so we're following this whole farm theme, and I'm using this farmhouse, farm to table. Oops, and I forgot to lay down my links. Let me do that real quick. Where am I? Here I am. Sorry, hang on just a sec. Okay, there we go. All done. Okay, so I put a link. It'll be at the very bottom of the page this whole time, and it has links to these specific stencils. So if you want to go look, you won't have to hunt around. The links will take you directly there. Okay, so my towel is not folded underneath itself, obviously. I've just got it rolled up right here. Okay, and as always, I write on the back of my stencil carrier sheet what it is. You don't need to fuzz when on cloth, when you're stenciling on cloth. Plus, this stencil has been used by me quite a few times. So, hey, and in case you guys are wondering, these green stencils that I'm using today, they are reusable. I mean, at least 12 times, but I mean, some of them, my Mandela lace has been used about 30 times. They get looking really yucky and they lose some of their stick, but they still work perfectly. So they're a good crafting investment if you ask me, because you'll be able to, like mine are, you can tell I've used mine, they look yucky. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I get this thoroughly pushed down, and I'm going to actually use a squeegee just to make sure, because I don't want this to bleed underneath the stencil. And I am going to be very cautious not to use too much ink and not to keep going over and over and over it. Okay, we're good. Okay, so the inks from Magnolia come in these little pots with a white lid. And I'm just gonna take one of my little stir stick thingy-mabobs and stir it up. I'm gonna put a couple blobs on here. I'm not putting it right on the top of the holes in the stencil. And then I just wanna be able to grab it. Hey, and you guys, if the comments right here are in your way, you can put your finger or your mouse on your screen, and depending on what device you have, either slide it to the left or to the right or up or down, and they should disappear. I know those are frustrating and I can't do anything about that. So try it if it's right in your way. Okay, so I need my glasses. I'm just gonna grab some of this and we're gonna try to do just minimal passes on our stencil. I do want to make sure that I get it fully covered, but I want to try to keep the detail as fine as possible, which if you load up a ton of medium, then once it gets through your stencil holes, the mesh on the other side, it's going to spread out a little bit, and you really don't want that if you can avoid it. Okay, so I'm just checking to see if I've gotten all of the silverware. I think I have. Let's do this little bit of this band right here that says Farm to Table. Okay, now I'm going to peek, and I'm going to peek from my side. Okay, and I see a spot. It's not a big deal already where I just didn't get the ink down far enough. That's why you want to lift and peek. Oh my gosh. It is goodness, it's so cute. Yeah, if this one gets given away in one of my blessing boxes later this month, later in May or in early June, I am definitely going to have to make this for my table, for my kitchen. Look how cute that is. And it was so easy. Oh my goodness, it's adorable. Okay, so I'm gonna hang my towel over the edge of a little chair here. And I wanna show you the reason why I put a paper towel underneath that stencil. You can see the ink actually came through and came onto the paper towel. So if I had not done that, I would have ink all over my desk. And it'll come out, but it's a pain. So, okay, let's fold this in half. And next up, I'm going to show you what I made right here. This is one of these little blocks that you can get from Dollar Tree. It's $1. They have crosses also and round circles. This I painted one coat of this, no, 2 coats of the same yellow paint. And then I applied a wax on it. And I did this side in black chalk paste, and I did this side in white. I'm going to, off camera, do this stencil again, but just a little bit off to the side in black because I think it's too hard to see it in white. But what I want to do is the tassel before we go on to this. So I just want to show you how to do that. Okay, you can get wood beads everywhere. I found that the most affordable way to get wood beads is to order them online, but that's up to you. And so I have a variety of sizes, and I have a few little black pieces in here. And I am using my favorite stuff, which is called, I talk about this, it feels like I talk about this every day. It's from Walmart jewelry section. It's called Natural Polished Hemp. And this stuff is easy to get through the holes on beads. So I just have one long piece and I pinched it together. And I'm gonna push that little pinch through the hole here. Can you see what I've got? And I'm going to bring the tail through the loop. And da-da-da, I'm done. Okay, now we're gonna put some beads on it. And later I think I'm just gonna do all one same size, black, natural, black, natural, black, natural. Okay, don't run away. Okay, this polished hemp is usually nice enough that you can get 2 pieces to go through the hole on your beads at the same time. So I'm threading my beads on both pieces of this polished hemp. Oh, and if you're gonna order beads online or even buy them in person, take a peek because you want them to, this one's hard to see. You want them to have the biggest center hole possible. Like this is one that you can tell. See how it's got a big hole in the center? The ones that have teeny, teeny little narrow holes, those are hard to thread. So that's just my little tip. And you can see how easy these are going on. Okay. Can you guys hear it thundering? Okay, so this is basically what it's gonna look like. Off camera, I will continue to add a few more beads to it, and then I'll tie a knot, and I'm going to make a tassel tomorrow live for this piece. So I'll show you how to do that. It's super easy. All right, let's play with the rolling pins. Yeah, I'm excited about these. Let's see, I need my little, today we are crafting on my Wilton cake board from Walmart for $4. And I have 2 rolling pins in case you're joining me late or you just didn't hear the beginning. I painted the barrel of this one with 2 coats of this just 79 or 89 cent yellow acrylic paint. And then I painted the handles of this one, 2 coats of the same. I sanded them lightly with a super fine grit. And then I used some clear wax over the top because it's rainy and super stormy here in Atlanta, and I could not go outside to spray them with a clear matte sealer. So instead, I used one of these clear beeswax things. You could use any kind of wax, it's clear. Okay, let's do this one first. And Magnolia has so many cute doesn't even begin to describe them, stencils that are farm themed. Oh my gosh, they have some gorgeous big ones. I showed you these ones earlier on that tea towel that I made before I came live, Rise and Shine and Don't Go Bake in My Heart. There's a set that's adorable that says Farm Sweet Home. You get all 3 of those words, and you could do Farm Sweet Farm or Home Sweet Home. That's a great set. And I pinned a link down here at the bottom with direct links to those stencils. Ooh, this might be pretty cute. I forgot to do this one. Darn. Fresh flowers. I don't know. We might have to do that one. I'll think about it. Okay, and then there's a stencil set that is called Farm 12-pack. Okay, and this is what it looks like. It has 12 separate little stencils on it. Here's one that is also in it that I've already used once. It says Home. And then I used this little weather vane, isn't that cute, on the back side of this. But I'm gonna do it over in black so it's more visible. So this is what comes in this one. And there's a lot of cute options. We could do Welcome to Our Home, Welcome to the Farm. Okay, and then there's another set that's called Farmhouse Minis. And this is this one that says Life is Better on the Farm, which is this one right here. Is adorable. I just love those weather vane, those chicken weather vane things. Okay, and then this is cute. Home is where the herd is. Life is better on the farm. Just not doing a very good job putting these back on their backing. I have used these already. This one's adorable. Just like a farm with the weather, with this, what do you call this thing? And then the cellar thing. And then this one's so cute. Farm Sweet Farm. And then this one's really cute. Farm Hair Don't Care. So those are our options. And I think I am gonna keep it straight farm. So maybe we'll use this one tomorrow on our non-farm yellow themed projects that we'll be doing. Okay, so now I need to decide. I'm gonna use one of these I'm going to use one of these. Gosh, this one's my favorite, but I already used it once. Let's see. Let's do this one. Welcome to Our Home. Ooh, Farm to Table. Let's do that one. Sorry. I can't decide. I mean, honestly, these stencils, and they're in stock right now, they are so dang cute. And you don't have to live on a farm to like this kind of stuff. Seriously. I live in Alpharetta, Georgia. It's not a farm. I live in a subdivision, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, so I'm going to be using chalk paste for this project and farm to table again. And I'm going to write on the back of the backing sheet with the Sharpie what it is. Okay, and I'm going to take it off the backing, and I think we're just going to put it like right here, and then we'll put a big bow on the other side, and it'll be so cute. The only thing I want to make sure is that it's, you know, not winky wonky, that it's pretty straight, the writing. Okay, so I'm starting to, oh, I should have fuzzed it. Oops. I forgot, sorry. Okay, this is a fuzzing towel, but I could use my t-shirt or a pair of jeans. And I'm just going to lay my stencil on here. I want it still pretty sticky, so I'm only gonna do it one time. Woo! Almost made a big mistake. Okay, and if you're wondering, why does she want to fuzz her stencils? I thought we wanted them to be sticky. The reason is because if they're too sticky, they'll be hard to get them off. And when you're pulling to get them off, you can stretch them, which does not ruin them. It's just not good for them. Okay, so I'm burnishing this on really good. And we're gonna use chalk paste, black chalk paste. Then I have some ribbon options over here. I'll probably dig a little bit more off camera to decide. And I think I have it on there really good. Okay. Now I am using black chalk paste for this, and it has a black lid. And I tell you what, I'm gonna go light with how much chalk paste I use. I'm not gonna go on this thing super heavy, because it's a small stencil and I want some good detail. And it's also a little bit more challenging to stencil on something that isn't flat. This is cylindrical, or however you say that word. I hope this turns out good. Okay, so let's take the excess off. There's not a lot of excess on here. And we're not going to keep going over and over and over and over and over it. Just looking to see if there's any big globs that I need to take care of. I don't think so. So that's what it looks like. And, ooh, I hope that is good. Maybe I should have fuzzed it more than once. I cannot get that puppy to come up. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna lift it up, and then I'm gonna pull straight down. It looks great. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna throw this in my little tub off here. Push it down, face down in the water so that it can start to soak. So here's what it says, farm to table. You know, I'm thinking we could possibly paint the handles on this one black. You guys tell me in the comments here, and I'll look at them tonight and decide, should we paint the handles black? Because I was thinking about doing a black ribbon. Most likely I'll do this. Whoops. Right here. And maybe it would be super cute to have the handles black, and that's no problem to do. So tell me what you think. Should I paint it or should I leave it neutral? Okay, let's set it here and don't let it roll or get bumped. Okay, let's do the other one, which is this one. On this one, and these both came from Goodwill. They were, you know, in medium shape. They're not super high quality or anything, but they were like $2 a piece, so who cares? I want to do one of the bigger ones. How about this one? This is pretty cute. Home is where my herd is. I think, okay, I gotta label it. So I posted this morning that I was gonna do yellow as my theme. I didn't put the farm part in, but a lot of you guys wrote back and said that you love yellow, which I love it too. I don't use a lot of yellow in my craft projects. I do wear a lot of yellow, but what I want to know from you guys is, aside from yellow, what would you say is a color that you would really like to see some craft projects in? Tell me here in the comments, and don't say black or gray. I want to do something. What other color besides yellow would you like to see? I've done a lot of yellow. Do you guys remember when we did these adorable lemons? This is the Victorian pattern stencil on some canvas duck cloth, and then it's stuffed, and it's yellow. So I've done quite a bit of yellow lately. But what's the next color should we do? Okay, I'm just filling on my thing for the smoothest spot. Seems to be right about here. You could put this in the very center, but personally, I like them a little bit better when they're off to the side. Get my fingers. That is a personal preference decision that you can make. Okay, so I've got a little string here. I need to get that off. There we go. I don't know where that came from. I want it to be straight. Okay. Really pressing it down to get it, because this is not completely flat, to get it solidly, securely on here. Okay, and that's what that looks like. It's gonna be super cute. We're gonna do black chalk paste again. There's something under here. I think I picked up a little, probably off of my craft desk. And I want to get that out of the way. Come on, there we go. Okay, so same deal, black chalk paste, my little squeegee, and here we go, here's to nothing. In these big open areas like this cow's body, that is where you need to be really careful that you don't apply too much medium. big globs. I don't think I really have any. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I got it on my paper towel, so I'll move that. And let's just lift up our stencil. Hope that it looks good. Oh my gosh, that home is awesome. This one turned out even better than the other one. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Can I bear to give it away? Yeah, I definitely can, but look how cute that is. Home is where my herd is. Isn't that cute? It is going to be adorable once it has some ribbon on it. And I kind of think the other one needs to have the handles painted black, but I want to see what you guys say. So what do you think? Tell me in the comments what you guys think. Should I paint the handles on the other one black? Let's put something here so this doesn't roll on top of the stencil. Well, that's pretty much what I have for today. Let me show you the tea towels one more time. Where are they? This is the one that I made before I came live, Rise and Shine. This is the one that I made also before I came live, Don't Go Baking My Heart. And I will heat set that later. And then here's the one that we just did that says Farm to Table. And you guys look at the detail on the silverware. I have silverware that looks like that, that actually I think it came from my parents' camper and I still have it. Of course I have multiple sets of silverware, but it looks just like that pattern. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments and I'm glad to answer. If you love farm or farmhouse style, or you love yellow, or you have friends that do, feel free to sprinkle this video. If you want to look at those stencils that we actually used, the Rise and Shine and Don't Go Baking My Heart, the Farm to Table, the Farmhouse Minis, the Farmhouse 12-pack, or the Farm Sweet Home, which I forgot to put down here. But anyways, it's right here. The specific links that go direct to those stencils and also direct to the chalk, paste, and ink are right down here. I will grab the link for this and I'll put it in the comments. If you need a link, just say link and I'll get you a link. Anyways, streak it with black and have yellow show under. Ooh, you guys have some good ideas. How do you get the farmhouse stencil? Karen, you're just gonna click the link, which is pinned down here, but I'll send you new ones. I'll reply to your comment. It'll take you to the website and you just put it in your shopping cart and anything else that you want and then check out. And it will come direct, I don't get involved in any of that. It'll come direct from Magnolia straight to your door. So that is basically how that works. And it's nice. Because I hate to go to the post office. I really do. And they get things out of the door at Magnolia within 2 business days. So you'll be surprised. If you place an order from them, Carol, I'll get you a link as soon as I'm done here. It'll go out in the mail most likely tomorrow, and it'll be on your doorstep or in your mailbox before you know it. Okie dokie. Well, thank you guys. Hey, Susie, I mailed you some, just a little something too. Anyways, I will get pictures of these things completed. I hope that you'll join me tomorrow for part 2 of this yellow stuff. It won't be farm tomorrow. It'll be something different. I have some fun ideas, some kind of silly ideas that are fun. We'll probably do the apron, the oven mitts, and something else. We might work on my 2-tiered stand on making some stuff for that. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Give me 30 minutes to get all of those links out to you guys. And if you missed the beginning, go back and watch it on replay. And yeah. Okay, one last question. Yes, I do have some that have a sheep. Where did I get these tea towels and these oven mitts? I'll show you those one more time. And the apron. They came from my home goods store. And their stuff is so inexpensive. And these are nice quality. I don't know if I want to give these away, but I will. I have plenty of oven mitts, but we'll do something fun with these. And the apron and probably something else. So join me tomorrow. Look up here where the 3 little dots are to check to make sure that you've liked and followed my page and turned on your notifications, and you want it, oh, there's something specific that you want to set it on, not highlights, because if you click highlights, you'll get 1 in every 12 videos that I do, and you'll be missing, 11 videos. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope this was fun for you. It was fun for me.